Still to come, your turn. And we're going to deal with an 87-year-old woman who ended up going to the WWE on Sunday. She's a huge Randy Orton fan. Insane over it. Front row she was.
Really?
Yes. Her grandson took her. And they'll give highlights in just a few moments. That's all next.
This is the Shredd and Ragan Show, 103.3 The Edge.
It's a busy weekend for Buffalo. Friday night, Van Halen. Saturday, Bandits. Sunday, WWE.
Clock moving ahead forward.
Clock moving ahead.
Killing an hour of your sleep.
Exactly. That's just kind of a mess. You're probably out of sorts today, right? Because you still think it's a different time. What do you mean it's 9:22 already? My clock, it's 8:22. What the hell's going on? Daylight savings time. It's the way it goes. There was a story that we found, and actually Potter found this online, of an 87-year-old woman who's obsessed with wrestling. She loves Randy Orton, and she needed to go to the WWE match. And she's got an interesting backstory. Her grandson, Nick, took her. She's 87, escaped Hitler, got out of that country, came to the United States, obsessed with wrestling to the point where her husband bought her first TV the size of a toaster just so she could watch it. Loves Randy Orton now. Sat in front row for the event. So you got to figure that at 87 years old, all excited, fired up, kind of an interesting backstory. So Nick is going to join us first to tell the story about Grandma. Hey, Nick, welcome to the show. How are you?
How's it going?
Not too bad. Your grandma, you had a chance to take her to WWE this weekend. Did she have fun? Did you have a good time?
Oh, she had a blast.
Does she get to a lot of wrestling matches?
No, this was her first one in 40-something years.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
All right. So how did you end up taking her? Now, you probably have known growing up with Grandma, she's nuts for wrestling, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then, if that's the case, how did it come about where you ended up taking her and getting tickets? Did she ask you?
No, it was a surprise. Me and my two other cousins got her tickets, and we got her a ticket. It was a surprise.
So when she found out, what was her reaction?
She had no idea what was going on, and we walked into the arena, and we walked on the floor, and she saw the ring, and she just was like, like speechless, and she started to tear up in her eyes. She was so happy.
Wait, you didn't tell her that you were even taking her to the wrestling match?
No, we actually played a little trick on her. Told her we were going to my work for some chicken wings. We took her to the arena.
No, what she wanted.
You often take her to work for chicken wings?
Yeah, and we just decided to go to the arena.
What did she think when she was walking into the arena? I mean,
You work here now, do you, Nick?
She was confused. She didn't know what was going on.
Wow. Now, she's a big Randy Orton fan. Why is she a Randy Orton fan?
She likes how he gets me and his eyes and his tattoos.
What does she have? A lot of wrestling memorabilia in the house?
Actually, no. She don't have one piece of memorabilia.
No, but she just...
Did you get her something last night?
I was looking at a Randy Orton shirt, but they didn't have any there.
Okay.
No, Nick, if we play Randy's theme song, do you think she's going to know it?
Yeah.
Oh, she will?
Yeah.
All right, anything else we should ask your grandma before we put her on?
I don't think so, no.
All right. Well, Nick, why don't you put Grandma on for a second? What do you call her, by the way? What's the pet name for her?
Oma.
Oma?
It's German for grandma.
Oma, okay. All right, yeah, well, let's talk to Oma. Thanks a lot, Nick.
All right, here you go.
All right.
Hello?
Linda?
Yep.
Welcome to the radio show. It's Shredd and Ragan. How are you?
Oh, it's good. How are you today?
Good.
Not too bad, Linda. We want to play something for you first, I guess. Let's see if you know what this is. Do you know what that is, Linda?
Yeah, it's his song. When he comes in the ring.
It's Randy Orton's theme song, yes?
Yeah, when he comes in the ring, right?
Yes, absolutely correct.
Yeah.
No, Linda, why do you like Randy Orton? What is it about his wrestling that you think is...
I think he's a very nice person, and I like the way he's built, for one thing. They made me a picture of my husband, and they put his face on my husband.
All right, I gotcha. When did you first discover Randy Orton? Where were you the day you went, that's a wrestler right there?
Oh, I don't know. When you don't know, I don't know. I lived in Rwanda for a while, and then I moved back here to Buffalo. And then I saw him on television. That was it.
Now, Linda, Linda, you're 87 years old. You've been in, you've enjoyed wrestling, I guess, for a long time. But this was your first match, front row. What did you think of it?
Oh, I think it is nice. I wish I could have went in the ring. I would have showed him.
I was just going to say, what might you have done had you gone in the ring?
I don't know. I would have done something to some of the wrestlers. Boy, they are good. I have to say that.
I think Linda could have given Kelly a run for her money.
They are really good, them guys. I have to give them credit.
Linda's on. She's 87 years old. She's born in Germany, and she's in the United States. How many years, Linda, have you been in the United States?
Oh, my husband, I was a war bride. My husband brought me over from Germany.
Okay.
And it's how long? 50 years, so yeah.
So was he? No, go ahead.
60 years.
60.
Right after the war, I came over. A year after the war, my husband brought me over here.
He was a soldier, right?
He was in the service there, yeah. He was an American soldier.
What city were you living in?
In Germany?
Yes.
Remscheid.
Okay. All right. And so he's a soldier. You meet him. He gets you out of the country, and then the rest is history, right?
The rest is history. He got 6 children. The rest is history.
How did you get?
I had a very nice life with my husband.
No.
He died 6 months ago.
6 months ago, Linda. Linda, what was it about wrestling that got you interested in it?
I don't know. I think the way they handle themselves in the ring, I think is marvelous. I mean, I couldn't do it. I don't think my grandson could do it.
Ooh, calling out Nick.
Nick couldn't do it. I have to hit somebody with a chair. Well, Linda, your husband actually, would help you with this, right? I mean, he
bought my first television. I wanted to watch the wrestling match. My sister-in-law had a television, and she was watching the wrestling, and I saw it, and I told my husband, I have to get a television. I have to get a television. So he surprised me the day before on a Friday when he brought me the television. It was a real little one. You had to sit right in the front in order to see it.
Now, who was your favorite wrestler back in the day when you first discovered wrestling on TV?
I don't know. You got me. I don't know.
Okay.
I know. I've been right. I couldn't remember. I didn't care about the names at that time. I just liked the wrestling, how they handled themselves.
Not until you saw Randy Orton did you care about the wrestling.
There it is. Okay. Randy Orton, my man. They think I'm nuts.
Linda, did you yell anything? Like at some point, Randy Orton's there and he's going against somebody else. Did you yell at them?
I would jump in the ring. I would tell him to get the hell out of there.
That's funny. Well, Linda, do we have something for Linda?
Yeah, we're going to give you a DVD, Linda, of the WWE SummerSlam 2011. So,
how nice.
Yeah, so you can, and Randy Orton is in this one, taking on Christian, so some good stuff here for you.
Oh, that is nice.
So,
I can watch that.
And hopefully Nick has a DVD player that you can watch it on.
Yeah, I do.
All right, awesome.
So,
all right, Linda, why don't you hold on the line? Thanks for coming on the show, okay?
Thank you very much.
There you go. That's Linda. 87 years old. Big fan. Not so much of Van Halen or the Bandits, but Sunday, fired up going to see Randy Orton.
And anyone who's going to see wrestling at